Those who are present: Jaune, Fives, Jesse, Kix, Hunter, Tech, Echo, Crosshair, Wrecker, Omega, Saffron, Tara, Adrian, Velvet, Ruby, Blake, Fira, Ren, Nora, Sun, Neptune, Ashvin, and Glinda. Young and Weiss is in the infirmary due to their injuries. After a lot explanations later, Saffron.exe has stopped working and needs reboot by A Kiss on the Cheek by Tara. After Saffron recovered from all the information she received, she looked at John, then to the clones. While John has a shit-eating grin on his face. Tech: how can a woman survive giving birth to 8 children? That is slightly difficult to process. Omega: well, some women have given birth to octuplets. Nora: oh, Siwo? Tara: she means 8 babies at the same day. Hunter: how did you know that? Omega: Omega: I was stationed in the medical center. Of course I have advanced knowledge of human anatomy and functions. Crosshair: makes sense. John: now you and the others no longer can beat me 7-1 now, it's 7-100 billion. Saffron: okay, I can understand the 3 of them. Points at Team Torrent: how are the guys related to you? They don't look like you. Points at Clone Force 99. John: they are defective clones with desirable mutations. Tara: gasps, defective? Hunter: don't worry ma'am, John taught us to ignore others' opinions of us and be proud of who we are. John: well, let me introduce you to Clone Force 99. Ruby: Clone Force 99? Wrecker: we named ourselves after our brother 99 who's back at Kamino. John: alright, that is Wrecker. You can guess he's super strength. He's Crosshair, not much of a talker, but he's the best sniper in the army. Ruby: not better than me. Crosshair: challenge accepted. John: okay, he's Echo. He's a regular clone, but due to an accident had parts of his body replaced with cybernetics. He has the ability to hack any computer. Echo gave them a salute. John: that's Tech, who's so fascinated with Adrian. He is super intelligent. His knowledge of technology helps him be a translator, hacker, or programmer. The little girl is Omega, an untempered clone of mine, purely genetic duplication, no growth acceleration and combat training. Omega waves awkwardly at them, and Saffron gave her a big welcoming, a new sister to the family. John: and this is Hunter. He may look like a regular man, but he has enhanced senses, can see in the dark and can feel the electromagnetic waves on the planet. He can locate enemy bases just by feeling out their scrolls. Everyone: whoa. Ruby: so you all came from space? John: yeah. Neptune: so where's your ship? Tech: that is classified. John: all you're going to know is there's a lot of us here. Ashbin: well, that was enlightening. I believe it near curfew, so I advise you kids go back to your dorms. Everyone: okay, sir. Saffron: don't worry, John, welcome visit soon. John waved them goodbye. John, bad batch. I need you guys to guard the CCT. It's the only vital target here. Bring your ship and hide out there. Hunter, roger that. John, alright Team Torrent, let's hit the sack. Team, yes sir. John was stopped by his former friends. Ruby, John, we need to talk. John nodded to his team to go on without him. Ruby, John, listen, I'm sorry. John, I know Ruby, you were pressured by Young, it's alright. Nora, a fearless leader. John, I've seen so many things in War I. I'm so familiar is the looks of loss. I can see it in both of you and Ren. I can understand why you were apprehensive of me. Nora suddenly hugged and cried John with him rubbing her back trying to comfort her. Ren put his hand on John's shoulder. Fira just looked down in shame and John just looked at her in disappointment. John, really, you have nothing to say? You just left me to rot in sadness. John walked away saying to me and the clones loyalty is everything, you have none. Fira just cried, incapable of telling her feelings, knowing she lost her chance long ago. John, reaching his dorm room, found two people waiting for him. It was Blake and Velvet. Blake. John, I know Blake, I knew when I looked at your bow. Blake's eyes widened. John, and they are beautiful. Blake simply blushes, then nudged Velvet to walk forward. Velvet, John, I want you to know I like you. Ever since you saved me from Carden, I fell in love with you. John, me too. Ever since I saw you, I thought you were beautiful. Velvet, me and Blake talked about it and agreed to share you. John, the stoic soldier that he is, was blushing really hard, trying to process the sudden confessions. They talked for a bit and agreed to continue their talk tomorrow. John entered his dorm to find Fives, Jesse, and Kix giving him the trademark shit-eating grin. John, what, go to sleep? That's an order. Team, yes sir. John reached for a communicator. John, Delta, do you read? Static. Boss, this is Delta. John, proceed with gathering information from the underground. Boss, roger that sir. And with that John took his gear and went to sleep. The night is young and Delta Squad is in the prowl.